Just a little news brief. I got to go in on this, you know what I'm saying, because I have spent my whole seventh day listening to Jaguar Wright and Jaguar Wright going in on, you know what I'm saying, certain celebrities. Now, get this. Jaguar Wright, I was listening my whole Sabbath day. I was listening to Jaguar Wright going in on all of these different celebrities. You know what I'm saying? So-called exposing them. If you guys don't know what this is, now let me remind you. She is so-called exposing all of these celebrities. And she is, you know what I'm saying, taking up for Kanye West. Sticking up for Kanye West. But if you guys can't see this, because she started this at the same time Kanye West started his falaki. What did Kanye West started saying? Oh, I'm demanding all of the contracts. You know what I'm saying? From the record labels. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are giving artists a bad deal. I'm demanding all of the contracts. Well, I was listening to Jaguar Wright, and looks like her agenda is the same agenda as Kanye West's. And then I come to a conclusion. I said, wait a minute. See, you can fool people, because let me tell you something. Jaguar Wright, oh, she was sincere. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, as smart as I am, I would have fell for it too. Because she make things seem so true, so right. You know what I'm saying? She make things seem so okay. She make things, you know what I'm saying, makes things seem to be so believable. Now, I'm not saying that what she's saying is not the truth, but that's what the elites do. They hit you with some of the truth just so that enough for you to bite and go with their movement. Now, this woman talking about her husband, but yet she said, I'm a proud bi woman. Now, what is that? You say you got a husband and you congratulate your husband, you lift your husband up. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman lifting a husband up. But by you saying you are a proud bi woman and you're married to a man, you know what I'm saying? What are you saying? And then you saying that you are for the women. You are for the women. Listen, people. This thing that Jaguar Wright's doing and Kanye West is doing is a hostile takeover. Because, as you know, this whole coronavirus thing, it started the beginning of this year. Then it's going to end at the end of this year. Then we're going to go into the year of the tiger, which is next year. But let's get on this year. You know what I'm saying? The coronavirus thing. It's a whole big ritual. It's a whole big ritual, and it's a reset in the earth. Let me tell you why. Because every 19 years, the elites usher in a big reset in the earth. Before this coronavirus thing, count back 19 years before that. What do you get? You get 9/11. During the 9/11 epidemic, and you know what I'm saying, look how many laws was put in place. Look how many security, you know what I'm saying, homeland security. Look how many laws were put in place after 9/11. Then you got 19 years from 9/11. You got the coronavirus. Every 19 years, you know what I'm saying, the elites perform a ritualistic reset in the earth. What, you know what I'm saying, Jaguar Wright is doing, she is doing this by the order of the elites. What Kanye West is doing it by the order of the elites. You know what I'm saying? Make things seem real. You know what I'm saying? And the people that she's going after, it was handpicked for her to go after them by the elites. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She ain't just picking, you know what I'm saying, these people to go after because she wanted to go after. Because let me tell you something, people. You talking against a lot of people in Hollywood. Do you really think they're going to allow you to have a platform? Do you really think that? I mean, just look at me. And look at how many channels that I have been through. Spitting this truth. Look how many channels. You know what I'm saying? I can't even, you know what I'm saying? When I first started, I had a big channel. But after that, you know what I'm saying? My channels, every time, you know what I'm saying? My channels get a big, some type of a fan base. The elites do what? Take it down. Put fake strikes against my channel to take it down. You know what I'm saying? So, do you think that, you know what I'm saying, if Jaguar Wright is acting on her own accord, do you really think that she will have the platform that she got now? No. You going after people who paid their dues. You going after people who did the rituals. You going after people, you know what I'm saying, who did the rituals. Now, like I said, don't get me wrong. What she was saying, I spent the whole day yesterday listening to Jaguar Wright and the different interviews she went on and the different people she exposed. Now, some of the things that she said is true. But you see, I just don't look at the surface. I look at what is her motive? What is her agenda? What does she stand to benefit out of this? And it's a whole political move. It's a whole political move because for the simple fact that Joe Biden is going to win the presidency. But he ain't going to last longer than the White House. He's going to croak. And that was going to bring in Kamala Harris. The first female Black Jamaican president. And with her being the first female Black Jamaican president, do you know what that's going to do? That is going to empower just about more and more women to be in leadership position, to be over the man, to exercise authority over the man. And what do the scriptures say? The scripture says, I suffer not a woman to teach. A woman is not permitted to exercise authority over the man. But what do you have today? Women exercise authority over the man. Now the key thing here is what she said. How can you even, you know what I'm saying, talk about God, Miss Jaguar Wright? Because that's what you were saying. I remember listening to one interview and you said, you know what I'm saying, God, you know what I'm saying, sees all and God this and God that. What God are you serving, Jaguar Wright? Because it can't be a higher. Because a higher would not approve of you confessing, and you, I mean, I can understand you confessing to being a bi woman, but if you confessing to be a bi woman and then you continuously being a bi woman, what you confessing for? The object of confession to be a bi woman is to not be bi again, and to be who the Most High God made you to be, and that's to be with your husband. Now, I don't have no problem with you being with your husband and you lifting your husband up and such things of that nature, but you are a proud bi woman. And you were saying how much you love women and women this. I'm like, what? Now this is just confusion, and people is pulling in to this woman. Holding did, and by her putting this vibration, you gotta understand what she's putting in the atmosphere. She's giving you truth, and at the same time, she's pushing the alphabet girl's agenda. She's giving you truth, and at the same, it's kind of like Black Lives Matter, BLM. They give you truths, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, and then they pushing the alphabet girls' agenda. Because who created Black Lives Matter? The alphabet girls. What is the Black Lives Matter agenda? To give rights to the alphabet girls. This is a hostile takeover, people. And it's a political move. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West boycotting and protesting the record labels, talking about, because what is this woman's agenda? She has the same agenda as Kanye West. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have artists get a fair deal. You know what I'm saying? Artists is not getting a fair deal no more, and I'm tired of it. Ain't that the same thing Kanye West is doing? Ain't that the same thing? And at the same time, she, in a lot of her videos that she did, she was, you know what I'm saying, protecting Kanye West. Kanye West is good. Kanye West is not good. Because I did a lesson on that. You know what I'm saying? You are a billionaire. Instead of protesting and, you know what I'm saying, getting contracts and demanding contracts from major labels, if you so much, Kanye West, this is for you, Kanye West, if you so much, you know what I'm saying, for the black artists, then you worth $1 billion, right, Kanye West? Why don't you start a distribution company? Why don't you do that, Kanye West? Huh, Kanye? Why don't you do that? Start a distribution company. You worth $1 billion, right? And you for the people. And Jaguar White is for the people. Why don't y'all come together and start your own black-owned streaming service? You know what I'm saying? Start your black-owned streaming service. I'm not talking about Tidal, because Tidal is not a black-owned streaming service. I know a lot of people think Tidal is a black-owned streaming service, but look at the name Tidal. It's not spelled T-I-T-L-E. It's spelled T-I-D. Is it E-L or A-L? It's one of the two. But that's an English word. You know what I'm saying? That's over there in England. That's an English word. So therefore, being that Tidal is an English word, who owns Tidal? Look at the paperwork. Englishmen owns Tidal. They just put Jay-Z as the face to Tidal because they know Tidal is being marketed to the blacks and the Latinos and the urban communities. So if they put the biggest, the rapper or Jay-Z as the face of Tidal, black people are going to flock to it. Why do you think when they put the face as Jay-Z to the face of Tidal, why do you think Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, all the black artists, you know what I'm saying, to come to Tidal? That's not a black-owned streaming service. You know what I'm saying? The same way BET is not a black-owned damn television network. They just put black people as the president and the vice president and the CEO and all of this. They just put black people as that so that, you know what I'm saying, because black people don't do depth researches. They look at the surface of it and be like, the president is black. So let me go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, support that. When it's owned by Viacom. And who owns Viacom? Rudolph Murdoch. Who is Rudolph Murdoch? A Jewish person. You know what I'm saying? The same way Obama. You know what I'm saying? They put something that looks black. The Negroes see that, it's a black man, the first black president. Let me go ahead and support that. But if you do your research, you would know that that man's not black. That man's African. His father's African. His mama's white. You know what I'm saying? Our people love smooth talk and love to be lied to. Love to, you know what I'm saying, see the surface of it. Stop looking at the surface of things and do your in-depth research. Jaguar Wright is doing this as a political move, and she's orchestrated by the elites. The same way Kanye West. They both doing their job. You know what I'm saying? And it's all targeted towards the alphabet girls. I can't say the name because, you know, we're on YouTube and, you know, YouTube listening, and when YouTube hear, you know what I'm saying, me talk about, you know, certain names, they may just get rid of me. So I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, stay on YouTube as long as I can so I can get this truth out as long as I can. You understand, people? But wake up. You know what I'm saying? It's a big political move. And it dawned on me. Because like I said, I was listening to Jaguar Wright all day yesterday. And it dawned on me. I said, wait a minute. She's going after these. She's saying this. She's saying this. And then she's protecting Kanye West. Protecting Kanye West for what? What, you know what I'm saying? And then I put two and two together. Her agenda is the same thing as Kanye West's agenda. And I said, wait a minute. And then she goes off saying, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm a proud, you know what I'm saying? I exposed myself before I started exposing you guys so that you guys don't have nothing on me. I'm exposed myself for being a proud bi woman. You're a proud bi woman, and then you talk about God. So I see what God you serve, Jaguar, right? You serve the same God that what that girl song Ariana Grande. What's her song? If God is a woman, God is a woman. This is the God they serve. You know what God is? That is a woman is. That God they talking about is Semiramis, an African, Egyptian, false god that they worship. Semiramis. You got Semiramis and Nimrod. That's what God they talking about. And that's the whole agenda. Because at the end of the day, like I said, when Kamala Harris jumps up to be the president of the United States, that's when you guys better watch out. You men better watch out. Because the women is going to have all the damn rights. You men is going to be in the kitchen with the apron on and a dress on, you know what I'm saying, making pancakes for your women. It's going to be turned upside down. So, you know what I'm saying, you men got something to worry about. You men, you know what I'm saying, out there, let me tell you something, people. For all you who say, well, if Kamala Harris is going to be the president, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be good to have a woman president. Well, let me tell you something. Kamala Harris was a DA over in California. And how many black men has she locked up for petty marijuana charges? Hundreds of thousands of black men locked up on petty charges. See, she's not for the men. She's for the women. Her agenda is the same thing. This is a political, hostile takeover. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't gonna, y'all don't know. Y'all be like, oh yeah, Mike, Pastor Mike, you don't know what you're talking about. I just feel like I just had to go, you know what I'm saying, touch base on this. This is just a quick news brief, breaking news. You know what I'm saying? For all you people, you know what I'm saying, if you want more news reports, more notifications, make sure you go to my Facebook page and send me a friend request so that I'll answer it and I'll confirm the friend request so that you guys can stay updated on all the notifications and everything. I got more exclusive content over there on my Facebook page also. So make sure you send me that friend request. PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook. That's PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook. And I'll add you. I'll also add you to our exclusive Facebook Messenger group. We got Bible study every Monday night at 9 o'clock. So that's tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Don't miss out on that Bible study class, people. We are going to be going in on the rituals that they doing right now and the rituals that they doing in Hollywood. We're going to end on that tomorrow night at 9 o'clock in the live Facebook Messenger group chat. You know what I'm saying? Group video chat. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear that live. You know what I'm saying? Along with some scriptures. And we all say we're going to go in on that. So don't miss out on that. And future Bible study classes. You know what I'm saying? Just send me that friend request to my Facebook page. PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook. And I'll add you to the group. If you're new here on this YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss out on any notifications. Hit that like button, share button, comment board. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.